So to start with Trello, just go to their website, trello.com, and just log in. You can either manually enter your credentials or just easily log in using your Google account. So I'm going to choose that and go ahead and take my Empowering Entrepreneurs account and verify it. Then you should be headed to this dashboard wherein you can see all of your boards as well as the recently viewed boards if ever you have it. But the other way to see all of your boards would be on this drop down. It will be listed, so you can easily just try to get whichever board you would want to go to. And then for the templates, this would apply on new boards that you want to create, or if in case you just want to customize a certain board, you could just head here and choose any template that you want according to any category on this list. But let's head on to the boards again. So let's say I'm going to go to Empowering Entrepreneurs. Okay, here would be the cards that you will see. So basically, the clients would be the one who's going to add the cards for us, and they'll just notify us and give us access as well if in case they assign that certain task or project. So for you to see all the details, just click on it. You can see here it is for social media graphics. The due date would be on October 5 at 10 o'clock a.m. Under description would usually be their instructions. So here it says, please create 15 graphics for my Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter about the importance of exercise and healthy diet. And so let's say I'm already done creating the graphics. Here I can try to chat with them and just inform them that I'm already done. Then right after I'll be attaching the file for the graphic. So just for the purpose of this training, I'm just gonna use my name. So let's say this would be my client. Make sure to mention them so that they will be notified using the @ symbol. And then let's say here is the graphic for your approval. And then you can just attach it either from your computer or Google Drive. This is usually where we get our files so that we can easily compile them. So for Google Drive, you could just either click here or just attach the link. So just head on to your Google Drive account. Let's say I'm gonna get this. This would be the graphic that I made, just for example. You could just get the link. Make sure that the settings would be for everyone who would have the link so that they can view it. So you could just easily copy the link and paste it here, then attach. We already have the graphic attached to your message, or you can actually just easily paste it here on your comment. So those would be the options, and just save. So after this one, we'll just wait for the client to review what we did, and they'll basically just reply to us, give us feedback for us to immediately action on the task. And then here on this side, here are the other features. Basically, you can see all the members. It should be listed down here. You should see all the members who has access on this board. And then for the labels, this is also very important when it comes to organization of your tasks, if in case you already have several tasks on your bucket. So what we usually do for the green label, we would put it for ongoing task, save it, and then for blue, let's say it's for high priority, and you can also add, as you can see, you could just create a new label and choose the color that you want. For this color, seafoam green, let's put it for approval. Then just create. So you can see that this is the one that has been chosen. You should see it here on the label. If you just want to remove it, just click on it and it should be removed immediately. So on this one, since we're already done with the graphic and we're just waiting for the approval of the client, we'll tag it for approval. And then after which you can just also move it to the done list, or actually what we do is we put it under pending approval or pending feedback. So as what you can see, we can also just add another list by clicking on this one, the plus button, and just label it add list, and here you should have it. And so let's go back to this card and let's move it to pending approval or feedback. Just click on this move and you should be able to see it here. Then yep, we'll just wait for the approval of the client. And so that's basically it, but let's just go through the other items. Let's say for checklist, sometimes the client would add a checklist if in case there would be a lot of items or tasks for this particular card. So let's just say she asked for 15 graphics. She would need it to be posted 3 times each day. So this would be for 5 days. So let's just say you should see it here. For the items, it would be day 1, day 2, day 3, and so on. So this is basically how you would see it. And say you're already done with day 1, you could just tick it, and you should also be able to see the completion rate or the percentage. And that's it. That's just how simple it is. You'll be able to monitor your completion rate through the checklist as well. And then for due date, this would just apply for the clients. This is where they can choose the date. And then for attachments, since we already went over it, but for other options, you can also just get it from another Trello board or a Trello link. And for Dropbox, if they would have an account for Dropbox, you can also just attach it from there, from the Box account or application, and from OneDrive. Those would be the options on where you can get your files from. And then for cover, this is part of the customization. That's what I've mentioned a while ago for the templates as well. You can choose it here, or you can also just choose a color, but that's not really that important or necessary. And here, we don't really use this as well, but just in case, here is an option for you to copy the entire card. So this is how you can check all of the information and then just create card if you want to have a duplicate of it. And here is the template. For watch, you can untick it or tick it so that you can be notified. As you can see here, watch the card to get notifications when something changes. Just like when a client sends you a chat or mentions your name or attaches something, you will be notified. And then for archive, you could just click here and the card will be sent to the archive files. And for you to be able to get that back, just go to this button for more options and archived items. You should see it here and send to board. That's how you get it back, just in case you accidentally archive it. And that is basically how you utilize your Trello account in order for you to easily manage the tasks or projects assigned to you by your clients.